So I paid my Warcraft sub about a week ago. Um, $15, and I canceled it today. It's Wednesday, March 8th. Let me see. Give me a date, right? Wednesday, March 6th of 2024. And I deleted characters on every single server except Area 52. And there were 4 other people. Maybe there were 3, I forget. I won't name you. And I made them all Time Lords, and then I logged out. I deleted them all, really, is what I did. I deleted every single character. And you should have seen, oh my god. So on, so on. Hey! So on, I'm not joking. It really is the elves. I had a lot of elves. I had the Nightborn. I had the Nightborn, and I had the High Mountain Tauren. Really, just elves and Tauren is what we did. And they logged out in where'd Sindar end up? Sindar ended up in Thunderbluff. Most of them ended up in Thunderbluff, really. I sent a lot of them to Thunderbluff. I took them all out of Orgrimmar. And my 2 guild banks were still in Orgrimmar. And so, it was perfect. One of the guild banks was Mormagrill, which is a Blood Elf Death Knight. And I thought, I'm going to go say hi to Daria Morgraine, because he's standing there, right, and he's saluting. And then I switched it to Time Lord, and then I went back up to the Death Gate. And I stood right next to the Frost, because it was always Frost for me. In the beginning of Death Knight, they didn't know who really was the tank. Blood was supposed to be the tank, but Frost was a really good tank. They were all DPS, no healers. You should have seen. I mean, if they make bosses out of them, the loot tables are astounding. I mean it. I'm sure some people that have been playing 20 years have that. There's not many people. There was a loot table. I'm telling you, you could make cities out of these guild banks. You could relive the opening of Naxxramas. Yeah. Wow. I was looking at it going, okay, well, I just want to delete them all, but I wanted to do them justice. So, like, for Sindar, I took her into Alterac Valley. And funny enough, I had the main hand Warglaive, and I equipped it, because you don't use that. You use daggers as subtlety. But the class changed so much over the years. Now, an outlaw spec using guns when he used to be combat up. Who cares? So I think she went to Thunderbluff. Like, I forget, really. The Paladin went to Thunderbluff, because the Bulls, they like Paladins, too. The Nightfallen Elf, I went back to the Nighthold or whatever it's called. Their Twilight, their place in, I don't know, their whole city. Went back there, and then I left a hunter in Silvermoon, I think. I did leave stuff in Silvermoon. The Warlock, I don't know, like I think I took the Warlock to Thunderbluff. Really, it was Thunderbluff and Silvermoon. And I left the Orc and the Death Knight, which, oddly enough, there were the guild banks in Orgrimmar, because I did not want to leave them stranded. I might have left one Blood Elf in Orgrimmar, too. It was like evacuation, like, we're done. But I thought, well, I don't know. King Greymane, now the werewolf is the king. Sylvanas, like, who even knows? The demon orcs from Outland, who knows? That guy. That thing. That's Mr. Warlock himself, really. That thing, that orc warlock with those red eyes, Gul'dan or whatever. Don't mess with him. He'll show up and go, let's start feasting and really make some vile things happen here for the demons, you know. So I don't know. It was fun. It was kind of funny. It really was, and I thought, well, what do I do? Like, I have this guild bank that's enough to fill a whole loot table in a city. And my thought was to take off all the heirloom gear because it's been years. I mean, you don't have. I could have gone through void storage had I wanted to. I could have found stuff, and I go, no, man, leave it to them. Really, they'll figure it out. They'll parse it. I think in the bosses for World of Warcraft expansion years from now. And I logged them all out pretty much as Time Lords. Um, Ashplant went back to Thunderbluff, and I left him in tree ant form. And the Death Knight, the Bank Mormagrill, I put it on top of that. I wanted him to know, like, I'm angry about the money. And so I put him on top of the Wandering Ancient, you know, the like the Death Knight was standing up for the Cenarian faction, and like if it's about money, you know, Morgraine can go kill himself. So, you know, it was really, I kind of like, you know, Blood Elves are like, salute, son of a bitch, you know, that kind of thing. And but I did stay, and then I went back up to the Death Gate, like. We're gonna have a throwdown at the Archeris Evan hold over this one, you know. So I kind of thought that was coming. Yeah, it was kind of fun. I was thinking, give it a couple years and a couple releases, and the four of us, really, to be honest with you, that were the stalwarts trying to complete stuff on Area 52. Respect to all of them, and because they really did last a long time, and I think that's what'll happen is if you took all of our wanderings and made one continent out of the four of us in our 20 years playing that game, you've got a continent. Like you have whatever classes Thrall, Illy, and his wife were playing, and or maybe it's Thrall, Illy, and whoever else. Like we one's Thrall, one's Illidan. I'm just saying. For myself, it's Thorondor and the Eagles. I want a boom chicken priest. That's the goal. Someone wanted a cat people, like the cat people from Ramcatten or whatever. That was them. That's fine. Um, but I think that's what they'll do. Like if they can make you one huge continent for other people to play Warcraft, World of Warcraft, whatever your release. You think about it over the years of World of Warcraft, whether or not it ends or someone else picks it up or people still play it new. Through the expansions we did, besides the classic ones or hardcore or whatever they've going now, to be quite honest, I think that's what the developers really did. They took where you wandered through on the map for your faction or your class, and then they made you an island. Usually it was an island. We started with two continents, and then things progressed. And we got smaller things like Lich King was. Outland wasn't really even as big as Northrend, to be honest with you. If you think about it, it's based on how many people are still playing start to finish throughout the expansions. And like, you know, even the Zandalari Troll Land, that was a small, kind of a smaller kind of island. Um, I was thankful I got the Volpira. Where'd that go? Thunderbluff. Anyway, random thoughts, but I'm done. I deleted them all. Thank you, World of Warcraft. Thank you, Blizzard. Peace.